folks. It is, bright and early. Oop. I mean, not that bright, but it is certainly early. 8 AM at the moment. Usually record a little bit later than this. But we're up nice and early today because I, woke up at like 6, couldn't get back to sleep. So I just kinda doom scrolled for a bit. And then here we are. Which is a bad habit of mine. I should realistically be trying to get up as soon as my alarm goes off, but you know, I struggle with it because it is I don't know, I wouldn't say fun to just scroll TikTok, but I mean, you know, it does something for my brain. It activates neuron, you know what I mean? But yeah, doing pretty good. We had our first stream yesterday, and by that I mean we had our first 3 streams yesterday. I did 3 because I enjoyed the first 2 so much, and also because it feels better to just like record it feels better to stream the recordings that I'm doing. I'm not doing this one right now, but yeah, if you don't see an upload from me on this channel, it's more than likely that either I've uploaded on the main channel or I've gone live on the main channel. So I would keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that's the general little caveat. Is that I've decided that if I stream on a day, I'm not gonna, you know, force myself to make a video as well. Like, I think streaming is or doing like a decent stream is, you know, of equal value to my I don't know, man, career in quotes, than actually just you know, recording a video in itself, like a small video like this. You know what I mean? It would be better to just you know, go ahead, do a stream, call it that. But yeah, I mean, things are going well for me. I'm enjoying. I really enjoyed doing the streams. I've got a D&D session today. And yeah, man. It's good. I'm looking forward to the D&D session. I think it's we've got a really interesting one coming up where it's the party are facing down these guys that are like. The interesting thing is most of the party, most of the players that I DM for are mainly focused on control. So I've done this really interesting thing where the enemy party could kill them or could TPK relatively easily. You know what I mean? If I played it, god damn it. If I played it well, I could probably kill them in like a few turns. So the key is going to be, and I plan to make that clear, but the key is going to be spacing. If the party doesn't want to die, they need to be very wary of where the enemies are, what kind of line of sight they have, you know, where they can get. They're going to need to focus the enemies into a choke point and do stuff like that. And that's going to, hopefully, encourage them to use their control abilities, which will then but yeah, it's going to encourage them to use their control abilities, which should be quite a bit of fun. But I mean, yeah. Also had some, dude, we've had so many scheduling issues this week with the D&D party. Genuinely, like, so many. We've had people cancel, then uncancel, then recancel, then uncancel that cancellation, and then potentially recancel. It's just been a whole fucking thing, man. It's been a whole thing. I mean, it's just how DMing is sometimes. I would say that's the worst part about playing D&D, scheduling. Because I mean, unless you're playing with 5 clones of yourself, you guys are going to live very different lives, and you're going to have very, very different schedules, especially if you're in different countries, which me and my players are. So it's all very chaotic at points, but I mean, what can you do? You know what I mean? What can you do? I mean, I'd love to one day be able to like make a D&D podcast or something like that, so I could play D&D with a consistent schedule, because you know, people tend to clear room in their schedule when you know what they're doing is essentially their job. You know what I mean? Like, if I can get a D&D podcast to run and get it to, you know, do relatively well, then that can make people some money, and that will you know, encourage them to clear their schedules a little bit to come and play some D&D with me, which would be the ideal, I suppose. Ooh. And you know what? I don't really have anything else to talk about today. I was saying yesterday, it's funny how you never realize how little you have to talk about until you have to talk about everything all the time. You know what I mean? Like, maybe 30 minutes into streaming, I was just like head empty, no thoughts, no stories. But I mean, I'll figure that out eventually. Anyway, you guys are great. I'll see you tomorrow. Or maybe I won't, but you know, you get what I mean.